Good morning students, welcome to Spardha Vision Gokak YouTube channel. So in the previous class we have discussed about the heart. Today let's see about its structure. What is the structure of heart? So as I already told you, heart it is the pumping organ of blood. Means it circulates the blood to all parts of the body. So let's see what is the location of heart, where it is located. Our heart it is located in the chest cavity. Our heart is located in the chest cavity. So in our body we have two main parts. In our body we have two main parts. The upper part which has lungs and heart, that upper part that is called thoracic cavity. Thoracic cavity. And the lower part which is called abdominal part. The upper part which is called thoracic cavity which has lungs, the upper part, and the lower part is called abdominal part which has stomach, intestine, all other remaining organs. So our heart is located in the thoracic cavity, and exactly if you can say it is located in between the lungs. Our heart is the size of one's left hand fist. It weighs about, I told you, it weighs about 250 to 300 grams in females, and it weighs about 300 to 350 grams in male. So as we know that heart it circulates the blood. So it was discovered by a scientist called William Harvey. William Harvey, he is known as father of blood circulation because he discovered that blood circulates through heart in our body. Okay, so our heart, along with blood circulation, heart it circulates the remaining important essential nutrients, because in our body the nutrients what we take food, that nutrients, all the food and oxygen, everything it flows, hormones, vitamins, all the nutrients it will flow through the blood. So our heart not only circulates blood, along with blood it circulates the nutrients, vitamins and all the essential vitamins through the blood. Okay. See, look at the picture. Our heart, can you see there are 4 chambers in the heart? There are how many chambers? 4 chambers in the heart. Can you see this one? 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 2 upper chambers are called auricles. The 2 upper chambers are called auricles, and can you see these 2 lower chambers are called ventricles. Upper 2 chambers are called as what? Auricles. The lower 2 chambers are called as ventricles. Okay. These 2 auricles, the upper chambers, auricles, they receive blood. What is the function of auricles? They receive blood. And what is the function of these 2 ventricles which are located down? These 2 ventricles, they pushes the blood. Auricles receives the blood, whereas ventricles pushes the blood from the heart. Okay. Our heart, see here, our heart is surrounded by 4 layers. Our heart is surrounded by 4 layers. Let's see one by one. The outermost layer of the heart, you can say membrane also. There are 4 membranes which surrounds the heart. The outermost membrane is called what? Pericardium. The outermost layer is called pericardium, and next to the pericardium there is one more layer that is called epicardium. So uppermost layer is called pericardium, and inside the pericardium there is one more layer, otherwise you can say one more membrane, that is called epicardium. And in the middle there is one more layer. In the middle, the middle layer, the middle membrane of the heart is called what? Myocardium. Is called what? Myocardium. And the completely inside there is one layer that is called endocardium. So completely inside layer is called endocardium. The middle layer is called myocardium, and next after myocardium there is one more layer, membrane epicardium, and the outermost layer of the heart or outermost membrane of the heart is called what? Pericardium. Okay, now we have come to know that there are 4 layers surrounding the heart. What is the function of these membranes or what is the function of these layers? So these layers, they work as a protective layer. These membranes, they work as a protective membrane, means they protect the heart, and also along with protection they give nutrition that our heart needs. So what is the function of membranes? They give protection to the heart. Along with protection, they give nourishment and mineral to the heart muscles. So this is the function of heart membranes. Okay. So in between these membranes, as I told you, there are 4 layers in the heart: pericardium, epicardium, the middle one is called myocardium, and the completely inside layer is called endocardium. So in between these layers, can you see this liquid-like substance? So there is a one liquid-like substance in between the layer, that is called pericardial fluid. Pericardial fluid. So question will come like this: which fluid is found in between the heart membrane? Which fluid is found in between the heart membrane? So there is a pericardial fluid. What? Pericardial fluid is found in between the heart membrane. It gives nourishment to the brain, and these membrane, they give protection to the heart. Okay, now we have known about chambers. There are 4 chambers, and heart is surrounded by how many layers? 4 layers: pericardium, epicardium, myocardium, endocardium, and in between the membrane there is a fluid-like substance that is called pericardial fluid. Okay, see here, can you see in between the right auricle and the right ventricle? In between right auricle and right ventricle, can you see there are 3 valves? See, they are clearly visible. In between right auricle and right ventricle, there are 3 valves. These valves are called tricuspid valve. Tri means 3. So there are 3 valves in between right auricle and right ventricle. This valve is called tricuspid valve. Okay. So in between left auricle and left ventricle, there are only 2 valves. So how many valves are found in between left auricle and left ventricle? 2 valves are found between left auricle and left ventricle. So this is called bicuspid valve. Bi means 2. So there are 2 valves found between left auricle and between left ventricle. That valve is called bicuspid valve. Okay. Do you know what type of our heart sound produces? Do you know when we hear the heartbeat sound? See here, our heart, I told you, our heart is made up of smooth cardiac muscles. Our heart is made up of which muscles? Smooth cardiac muscles. See, when our heart, or we can say when these valves, can you see tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve? When these tricuspid and bicuspid valves, when they get open, then heart produces a sound called lub. When these valves, tricuspid and bicuspid valve, when these gets closed, their mouth, then it produces a sound called dub. Means our heart produces a sound called lub dub. When it produces a lub sound, when these valves gets opened, and when it produces a dub sound, when these valves get closed their mouth. So our heart produces a sound called lub dub when the tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve, when they get open and closed, they produces a heart sound that is called lub dub. Okay. See, this is the first chamber of the heart. first chamber of the heart, that is called right auricle. What is the first chamber of the heart? That is right auricle. So can you see there is a, in the right auricle, there is a one muscle fiber. There is a one muscle fiber in the right auricle, or you can say in the first chamber of the heart, that is right auricle. There is a one muscle fiber. This is called what? SAM. This is called what? SAM. SAM means seno-auricular node. SAM means seno-auricular node. It is made up of what? Muscle fiber. It is made up of what? Muscle fiber. Where it is found? In the first chamber of the heart. So SAM, what is the function of? You can get a question like, what is the function of SAM? SAM means what? What is the long form of SAM? SAM means seno-auricular node. Where it is exists? It is found in the right auricle. What is the function of SAM? SAM is made up of only muscle fiber. So what is the function of SAM in the first chamber of the heart? So SAM is called as a pacemaker. This is called as what? SAM is called pacemaker. Pacemaker. SAM is called pacemaker of the heart. Why we call so? SAM is a pacemaker of the heart because SAM is the main muscle fiber that generates the heartbeat. That generates the heartbeat in the heart. That's why SAM is called pacemaker of the heart. So in the heart, heartbeat originates in the SAM muscle fiber. That's why this is called pacemaker of the heart. Otherwise you can get a question like, where does heartbeat originates in the heart? Where does heartbeat originate in our heart? So this is the SAM, a muscle fiber located in the first chamber of the heart, that is right auricle. So this generates, this is the main muscle fiber that generates, otherwise you can say that produces a heartbeat. So that's why this is called pacemaker of the heart. So what we have discussed? Heart is made up of cardiac muscles. Our heart has how many chambers? 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers and the lower 2 chambers. Upper 2 chambers are called right auricle and left auricle. Lower 2 chambers are called right ventricle and left ventricle. What is the function of auricles, the upper 2 chambers? To receive the blood, means they receive the blood. And what is the function of ventricles? They pump the blood. They pump the blood. And surrounding the heart, there are 4 layers. How many layers? 4 layers. The outermost layer is called pericardium, and down the pericardium there is one more layer, epicardium, and in the middle there is one more layer. The middle layer is called myocardium, and completely inside there is a layer that is called endocardium. What is the together all these layers? What they do? What is the function of these layers? They give protection to the heart. What they do? They give protection to the heart. And in between these layers, I told you there is a one liquid like substance. That liquid is called what? Pericardial fluid. That liquid is called what? Pericardial fluid. And this fluid gives nourishment and vitamins, minerals to the heart. Okay. So today let's stop here only, students. So please ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. If you want me to make more videos related to science topics, please subscribe to our channel. I will explain about detailed function of the heart in the next class. Please subscribe the channel. Thank you.